Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name is Mark. Please remember to slash that like button and annihilate that subscribe button and hit that post notification bell. And also leave me comments down below. But let's just jump straight into these videos. Let's go!
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a megacon. It ain't a
I want to take the time to give a shout out to everyone who's been supporting me.
I like how he started this off.
Strangers when I say this, because some people that have been a part of my life gave up on me a long time ago.
Oh, come on, talk that talk.
You. Who's gonna love you when you dead, homie? Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh?
Hey!
You lost everything you own and you left with no bread, homie. Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? I kept fucking with you, but I didn't know no better. I guess I had to learn my lesson, now my flow is better. I feel like some of you left me up in the coldest weather, and now you calling my phone, cause now my shows are better.
Hey, come on! Tell him. Okay, take that back. I love, and I like how this is like the future mask off beat. But I know my subscribers told me that he didn't copy off of him. This came out before.
Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? You lost everything you own and you left with no bread, homie. Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? I kept fucking with you, but I didn't know no better. I guess I had to learn my lesson, now my flow is better. I feel like some of you left me up in the coldest weather, and now you calling my phone, cause now my shows are better.
Come on!
Remember when you never pressed the like button? You like frontin' like it's hard for you to like something. No legitimate reason, I guess you haters love it. Rise above it, a dime a dozen, my time is coming. Tell me how you did it when your father was an alcoholic, a drug addict who never gave you the love you wanted. Will these politicians change the rules? They give my homies more time for some gang tattoos.
Come on!
For a second and my freedom is gone. If you in court right now, keep believing in God. They say they love the way the king keep on speaking the raw. I'm from the region where disbelievers believe in the song.
Hey!
For a second to the day that God spoke to me, they keep judging me, tell me what they want from me. They keep judging me, tell me what they want from me. Who's gonna love you when you dead, homie?
Oh!
Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh?
Come on!
You lost everything you own and you left with no bread, homie. Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? I had a dream, God let me in heaven. He had the rich and the poor together. I have a question, what's the reason why these privileged people discriminated me? He started laughing and told me, I love your bravery. My son understand the evil on earth. I stayed quiet cause I didn't understand what it's worth. Dear God, please tell me what's my reason of birth. I was a poor little kid in the streets, I was cursed.
Come on!
The Bible held guns to shoot rivals. Please resurrect me and help me and I'll improve my style. Teach me poetry to heal the hearts of men on men.
Come on! Snap!
Homie take last breaths, he never met his mother. She passed away from cancer, was like my little brother. I try to give him answers, so why he grew up in a foster home, so many tragedies. Feeling like your heart turned cold and now you dead, homie. Who's gonna love you when you dead, homie?
He snapped on that part, I love that.
Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? You lost everything you own and you left with no bread, homie. Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? Who's gonna love me when I'm dead, huh? Who's gonna love me when I'm dead?
I like that. That was dope. Okay, so can we please talk about King Lil G with After My Death? This was amazing. The only thing I could sit there and say is that I wish this was longer because I wanted it to keep going. I wanted him to just keep snapping for like another at least 2 minutes. I wanted this song to keep at least go on for like 5 minutes, because the way he sat here and ripped this and killed this was a body. Like, and huge shout out to my subscribers, because if y'all wouldn't have told me, I would have actually thought that Future's version of Mask Off would have sat there and came before this. And then I'm glad that you guys let me know ahead of time that this came out before Future's Mask Off. But I can sit here and say right now that King Lil G bodied this. He caught a body with this, because this, I don't even see how even, like, and I like Future, so this, no disrespect to Future fans who may come across this video, but this was a body. He sat there and caught a body on this track, because just for him to sit there, and the reason, and I'm about to sit here and compare it for a second to Mask Off for a second, because the reason when I sit here and think of Mask Off is like, I'm sitting here thinking about the conscious view of the way that Future and the way that King Lil G are sitting here speaking and spitting on this song. But the way that King Lil G was able to sit here and consciously, subconsciously sit here and talk on the first verse, whereas if he was sitting there talking to himself, and then on the second verse, like he was sitting there having like a face-to-face conversation where it was like almost like Judgment Day, where he was at the gates of heaven speaking to God. Absolutely phenomenal, absolutely amazing the way he sat there and was just able to sit there and go off the way he sat there and did. Like, he completely snapped. Like, I love it because it was like he sat there and lifted the veil off of his face. Like, if you know, like, if anything, like where you have a bride or anybody, or if you sit there and look at a clown, or you sit there and you don't know what's going on behind a clown, like Eminem said it, I just hide behind the tears of a clown. And like, so a clown is always sitting there smiling, but you never know what's going on underneath that mask. And the thing that I love about what King Lil G did is that he's sitting here speaking about after his death, will people still love him? Will they still sit there and treat him the same? Will they sit there and treat him differently? Will they sit there and remember him differently? Will they sit there and still keep that same energy that they once kept when he was alive and walking the streets? I love that. I love the transparency that he had with on this track, and to be able to connect with his fans, because it's like he's sitting there, and just not even just his fans, but with just the general public in general, because he's sitting there allowing people to, and he's basically sitting there and allowing people to sit there and be in his physical and mental space, to be able to let you know what is going on inside his head and inside his life, and just the things that he had to sit there and struggle with and go through as through life, trying to navigate life and just trying to learn life and just trying to sit here and play this game of life and just trying to sit there and become a man. I love how he gave that transparent look as to who he is as a person. I think he is such a boss, and he is such a king, and he is such an amazing and absolutely phenomenal storyteller, because he almost reminds me of SPM in that regard, of being able to sit there and tell a story. And also, he also reminds me of Tupac, because Tupac was able to, and Biggie, they were able to sit there and tell a story, and they were able to draw you in with that charisma and just that confidence that they have when they step to the mic, and to be able to sit there and tell you a story, and to let you and to lay that foundation, and to sit there and draw you in and suck you in and sit there and be like, okay, this is what, and map it out for you and lay it out for you. And I think that's what I love so much about King Lil G, is that he's able to sit there and connect with so many different varying people, and regardless of what walk of life you come from. He's able to sit there and connect with you, and to sit there and level with you, because he sits there and has that transparent view of where he sits there and can subconsciously talk about himself and just on a track. And I thought he did a phenomenal job with this track. And like I said, he caught a body. Like, I don't like, this was dope. Like I said, the only thing is I wish that it would have went on for 2 more minutes. Like I just wanted it to be like 5 minutes. I wanted him to keep going. That's how good this track was. I thought it was phenomenal and amazing. And with that being said, you already know what I sit there and say when I sit there and find something that's genius to me. I don't rate it. So with that being said, please let me know in the comments below what you thought of King Lil G after my death. And with that being said, please remember to stay awesome, be awesome, because you guys are all awesome. This is your boy Mark, and I'm signing off. Deuces. Peace.
They call me Megatron. Shorty's a mega con. It ain't about the race either. It's the marathon.